Well, anyway you say it, 40, the big 40, 40 is 40, and that means it's time to start screenings for breast cancer. It can be a little nerve-wracking to undergo any medical test for the first time when you don't know what to expect. So I thought we could go through it together for a couple of reasons. First, to really show you how easy it is, and second, to sort out some of the confusion that has kept so many women waiting to make their appointment. When I checked in at Oregon Medical Group, Jen Cantu gave me a gown and a quick rundown of what to expect once I walked down the hall to the mammogram suite.
Stand right over here.
OMG has all female technologists who do their best to make the procedure as quick and comfortable as possible.
Anytime if you're uncomfortable, you feel like it's too high or too low, let me know. That way we have the best compression and the best pictures for you.
Jen needs to take 4 images, 2 on each breast.
We're basically looking at the breast from 2 different angles, and this is one side and this is the other.
Perfect. And then you're going to lean in towards me.
It's not the most comfortable, but the squishing and scrunching isn't as bad as I'd expected.
It's a little bit more snug in those first 2 pictures. You doing okay?
Yep. And it's quick.
Here we go. Hold real still.
Once you're in position, you just have to hold still for about 10 seconds. Once Jen's done, the images are instantly sent to the radiologist. Darian Morier then grabs his magnifying glass and gets to work.
We have a digital system, so they're electronically generated. There's no film involved.
For patients like me with no symptoms and no problems, you go home and you call to get results the next day.
You call this number here, and then you listen for your specific number, which is 222.
But for diagnostic patients who have a reason to be concerned, they meet with the radiologist right away. Morier is looking for a couple of clues. Density differences in the tissue.
Tumor will show up as an area that's denser.
And tiny deposits of calcium in the breast.
And those can be normal, but calcifications with a certain pattern can be an indicator that there's an area of tissue that's trying to become malignant, that's on its way to becoming cancerous.
It only takes him a couple of minutes to make his way through a mammogram, and he's not the only one that is searching for signs of a potential problem.
It's almost like having a second pair of eyes to interpret the mammogram.
He has the help of computer detection software that highlights areas that seem to be abnormal, and studies have shown it sometimes spots problems that radiologists might miss.
We feel very strongly that early detection is the key to taking care of breast cancer.
That's why Morier says screenings need to start when you turn 40, despite recent recommendations that change the guidelines. He says the most aggressive forms of breast cancer typically strike women between their 40th and 50th birthdays. Waiting an extra year can be the difference between an easily survivable, curable cancer and death.
If you're going to get a breast cancer, we want to catch it while it's at the earliest possible phase, because in terms of the effect on your life, it can be huge whether a tumor is detected when it's not feelable and has not spread versus if it's detected when it has become feelable and has spread. Tremendous difference in terms of not only survival, but in terms of the effect on your life.
My mammogram took less than 30 minutes, and while it wasn't completely comfortable,
we have not found a way to make the mammogram totally comfortable.
The worst part wasn't the procedure itself, it was admitting on TV that I'm no longer in my 30s. A small price to pay, though, to leave with a clean bill of health. All right, NewsSource 16 wants to help remind you to do your self-exams each month. You can go to our website and click on 16 Checks In. We'll send you a reminder email on the 16th of each month. So it's easy. It really is easy. It takes very little time. Just go do it.
And you've been telling us for so long that you're 29.
I know.
That's it.
It's just when my kids learned how to add that I had to fess up that I just turned 40.
The truth is out. Breaking news.